A brief journey through all the things you need and don't need to know about coffee. History of coffee makers: who, when, where. Coffee makers started simple in comparison to what's on the market today. The popularity of the plant that coffee is derived from is even earlier than most known, as the origins are mostly rumors. The cup of coffee has been a staple in most homes since the 17th century in Europe. But it took another decade to be popularized throughout the world. Coffee is one of the most popular beverages in the world. The coffee maker inventor has brought joy to many people's mornings. Humans have always made coffee, which is a drink made from brewing roasted coffee beans that grow on the coffee plant. At first, this drink was made by merely putting the grounds into the water to infuse the beans. This technique now is known as cowboy coffee, that only uses a mug, grounds, and hot source. When was the coffee maker invented? The answer to that is a bit hard to answer with a single year. There have been centuries of innovation and tweaks, and additions to the idea of the coffee maker. Below is a timeline of the history of coffee makers and coffee maker inventors, as well as the coffee context of the world too at the time. In 1400s, coffee was prominent in Muslim communities for focus during long prayer sessions. In 1600s, the start of the European coffee trade led to an increase in coffee farming. In 1773, the Boston Tea Party increased coffee consumption, relating it to patriotic duty. In 1800s, coffee's popularity has increased throughout European countries. In 1802, French pharmacist François-Antoine Descroizes created the caféolet. In 1830, Loaf of Berlin invented the vacuum coffee machine. In 1865, American James Nason created the first patent for a coffee percolator. In 1869, American Hanson Goodrich improved upon Nason's design for a coffee percolator. In 1884, Angelo Morindo creates the earliest known espresso machine. In 1902, Luigi Bezzera improved the espresso machine for the hotel and service industry. In 1908, patent gave for a drip coffee machine by Melita-Benz. In 1929, Milanese designer Attilio Calimini invented the French press. In 1950, the first Dunkin' Donuts coffee shop opened in Quincy, Massachusetts. In 1954, Gottlob Wiedemann created the electric drip coffee maker. In 1960s, specialty coffee is gaining both awareness and interest. In 1963, the first The Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf opens in Southern California. In 1964, Tim Horton opened the first Tim Horton store in Hamilton, Ontario, and in 1971 the first Starbucks opens in Seattle.